9 laps to journey. They're in the starter's hand. And we're racing. Who's got the whole shot? And Walker gets that big 500 EFC off the line and into the lead. Into the bullet bike starter. Come on, McCoy. Get behind him.
Right, Tomo, it's less than 2 weeks to the 4-day. What are we going to do to this YZ?
Okay, well, first thing we got to do is get some lights happening for it.
Some tough competition on his hands.
We have a lot of good races here this year. We have Bartos Luki from Poland, who's riding for Husqvarna.
Not bad, mate, not bad. Riemann here, the man behind the camera. Just catching him out in the shed, doing a bit of psycho handguard work here.
Are you ready to ride this rocket tomorrow, mate?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know the track's just slippery as shit.
Yeah.
What's your first impression anyway?
Yeah, it's good. Good. It's pretty similar to mine. Suspension's a lot softer, but power-wise and that's the same. It's not as aggressive off the bottom.
Yep.
It's a bit smoother.
Question is, the stand. Did you notice it?
No, I didn't, actually.
At all?
No, didn't even notice it.
That's a good sign.
It is, because I've got to use it next week.
So the 4-day, yep.
Yeah. No, I actually didn't notice it at all, so...
Alright mate, what's the verdict? Have I got a good ride for the 4-day or what?
You've got a great ride for the 4-day.
Considering I'm in the vets class, it's going to look after me.
Yeah, she's nice. She's nice and plush and easy on the body for 4 days of riding.
going to make all the difference.
It is, and it's supposed to be a lot of rock and sand as well.
It's sort of hard to tell on that track today because it was so slippery. You couldn't really get up any pace, could you?
No, not really. It was just.
But what, in those conditions, considering it was so slick, what did you like about this bike?
The turn's good. The turn's sweet.
Okay, if you were given this bike to race the 4-day at your level and you're trying to win the bloody thing, what would you do straight up?
I'd probably just go a little bit harder with the valving.
Check out the Costanzo race bust. Charlie, how you going, my man?
How are you?
Good to see you. I'll have an A4D upgrade and a large fries, thanks. Stuff came out of there.
5 motorbikes, 4 quick shades, 32 tyres, 50 moose, gear bags, toolboxes, lights.
This is what happens to these things eventually, and obviously Adam's been pounding the hell out of this thing for a fair while, but you know, there is a limit, of course, and this has been pushed very hard on the limit, and this has had its day, you could say. Okay, this is a new Lindswood Moose that Ballards is selling now. Lindswood doesn't sound like a moose tube, but it is. Good. They're good. Yep, they're actually good. You saw the one I just pulled out. And yeah, this is a 19-inch, so we're kind of, it's a bit of a recce, this one. We're going to see how. I don't think the Ballards boys have fitted one yet, so we'll give it a go. These new ones, Riemann?
Yeah, mine went in pretty good. Front feels great. What are you actually doing here, mate?
What we're doing is we're marking the parts that can't be replaced.
142. Oh, this might be it here. Here it is.
Well, you put it on your stand, you end your stand on it just so it doesn't blow away. There's Hollis's hot tip.
Sign your name here. Park your bike in there, find your number, proceed to the exit.
Sounded like a cop.
Ross! Oh, this is the guy.
This is my cameraman, Steve. He's actually a good mechanic.
AKA Hollis's mechanic.
Hollis's mechanic. That's
How are you
right.
going to do 2 things?
Hurry up, we're going to get moving.
Build up your bike, Raymond. It's all good.
Thanks, mate.
Put your spaces on, bud.
There you go, mad dog.
Good, man. Had just a clean day, nothing too special.
What's the time on it?
There was all sorts of shit happening with it.
can take that to him today. Control us now off.
Brad Williscroft.
Adam Riemann. Yeah, no, I started off pretty good this morning. Caught back up. I think I've got back into the lead by 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Climbed up and captured the vets class.
Yeah.
Nice guy. Bit dusty there. Yeah, terrible dusty. Yeah.
Hey, I fell over in that creek.
Did ya? In front of everyone? Mate, I nailed it.
On the end of it.
I was getting people with chair and I nailed it like a hero.
Did ya? Did you fall over? Oh yeah, like dropped it down and then I was just like, it wasn't in the water, it was just at the end of it.
Yeah.
How do you rate it?
Really good. Yeah, I like it.
How good are the tests?
Oh, brilliant.
I raced for that last time to just control, make sure I had no time, can't be half an hour.
I know,
That's good.
look at all the riders.
Yeah, I think everyone was a bit worried about losing time today. So
You can have a sleep if you want.
yeah, have a little nap for the final motor, that'd be good.
Alright, dude.
Where are you sitting in class now?
Sitting second.
How much?
Minute 20 back.
Ooh,
So
it's a bit of a long shot for the moto.
yeah.
second outright. That must be a great feeling.
Yeah, it's good. You know, me and Toby sort of battled out at the start, and then he slowly edged away from me on day 2 and 3, and still within the moto. So taking the hat off to Toby, he rode awesome all week, no mistakes, and yeah, he's won and he's a champion. So we'll have a few beers tonight.
Congratulations, and I think everyone should put our hands together because these guys have gone for it, for hammer and tong for 4 days now, and interestingly enough, the lap times there, guys, these were actually under Jay Marmont's times here on this track 2 years ago, so congratulations.
So here's the YZ, exactly as across the finish line. Still in 4-day trim, everything from Polysport tail light to the Cycra handguards, Polysport headlight, all still functioning, nothing really broken, nothing missed a beat. These Cycra handguards were an absolute godsend because I've had quite a bit of trouble trying to find handguards that don't interfere with your front brake when you crash, and I did have a couple of crashes in the 4-day, even bent this lever. You can see, you might be able to see, I straightened it with a ring spanner and got away with it. Pirelli tyres, I can't say enough about these things. I think with tyres it comes down to what you're comfortable with. I know there's a lot of good products, good tyres out there, but the Pirelli Scorpion MX for me are it. I have full faith in them on any bike, and when you're going racing, you've got to be comfortable and confident in your tyres. So I used 2 fronts in total throughout the whole 4-day. I put a fresh one on at the end of day 2. So this tyre has done all of day 3, the trail day 4 and the final moto, and you know, it's still good enough to do plenty of riding. And this is the second tyre I used for the 4-day, and I basically changed it at the end of day 1. So this tyre has done all of day 2, all of day 3 and day 4 trail and the final moto. The Ricochet race stand from Ballard's, this is just a bolt-on accessory, a little bit of tweaking just to get it to sit where I wanted it, but basically it didn't interfere with anything, didn't get caught in ruts, didn't bend, and the bike never fell over once in the Parc Fermé overnight. Done deal. Arcade chains, pretty self-explanatory, they are one of the best on the market. As for the Vortex sprocket, I knew nothing about it, so I basically had full faith in Link International supplying me with this gear and took their word for it that it is a good bit of gear, and it is. That sprocket's done 4 days, and as you can see, the teeth haven't even started to curl, and it is a lightweight aluminium sprocket. To be honest, I didn't change the oil once. I started the event on the oil that I put in it, and I finished the event on the same oil. Now, if I was riding a 250F, I probably wouldn't do that. I'd be inclined to change it at the end of at least day 2. It didn't use a drop of oil, didn't blow a hint of smoke. The motor was sweet the whole time, and this is the gear that does the business. It's pretty much the top of the line modal oil that you can get, and I wouldn't have gone into the 4-day on anything else. And last but not least, the good old Ringmaster graphics. This is actually the original kit that I had on the bike. Didn't organise another set in time, but you can see they kind of have stood the test of time. Well, that's it. That was my last ride with the YZ. I've got to scrub it up and give it back to Yamaha, and what can I say, I'm going to miss this thing. It's without a doubt one of the best dirt bikes I've ever had the privilege of riding. Handling, performance, power, absolute fun factor. 2011 YZ450 is just a brilliant bike.